I'm Kevin Wilkerson, and I'm going to show you what I am bringing on my September archery elk hunt. This one's a little bit unique because I traditionally backpack into an area, and on this trip we are bringing a couple horses we're riding, 2 hunters, me being one, and a couple pack horses. But the key is to stay as light as possible. The lighter we go in, the heavier we can be on the way out with 2 bulls on the pack horses. So I tried my best to continue to pare this down. And I've hunted so many times with this Pro 7800 that I know that all of this can still fit inside this bag, but I'm gonna pack it a little bit differently, which shows you the versatility of our Extrema bags, our roll top bags. I'm gonna give you the weight of each one of them. And then also that I have one frame and one suspension on my Pro system. And in this case, because I'm not using the 7800, I'm actually going to set up a day hunting bag that will go in 1 horse panniard. And this is a Pro 2300 on top of the same frame and suspension that fits that 7800. But in this instance, I just need the 2300. I'll move through that in a second. But first, on my way in, what I'll be wearing is an Ultramerino 125 short sleeve in a solid color. I'll be wearing a Ultramerino 125 long sleeve in Velo. And then I'll be wearing a Peloton 240 full zip. It's just gonna cut the wind a little bit, give me a little bit of warmth. And then if I need something a little heavier, I've got a Kenai in this Extrema bag that I will show you later. And then for my pant selection, I'll be wearing this same pant, this attack pant, for the entirety of the trip. I'm not bringing a second pant, and that will be paired with the Katana Storm Gator. I'll be wearing that on the way in. Along with our Pro Bino harness, I have a pair of 12x50s in this, and this is a large bino harness, and the rangefinder holder 2.0 on the side. For my day pack, like I mentioned, I'm gonna have a 2300 with the bow holder on the outside. I'm gonna be carrying this Leupold Alpine Kit tripod with me, super lightweight option. On the inside of this pack, I'm gonna have a seat mat. I'm gonna have my kill kit. My kill kit is, once again, a very versatile item we have. You can put a lot of different stuff in this, and then you can also hang it inside your pack. You can put it in the bottom of your pack. A couple different ways you can store this. And inside this, I have 4 quarter game bags, 2 zipped boned out game bags, my license, my knife, and quite a bit of paracord in this kill kit. That kill kit, let's go ahead and weigh it. It's going to be a little bit heavy because I definitely am bringing as much as I can when it comes to game bags. 2.5 pounds fully contained. So that's good on the kill kit side. I'm obviously wearing Scarpa boots. Those are the Rebel K 8 HDs. And on the left side of my 2300, I've got the medium-sized Rainfly for the pack. And on the other side of it, I have 2 pairs of gloves. I have a lighter pair of gloves for when I'm bow hunting. And then I also brought the Guide X gloves. And this is also in case it gets a little bit cold, I could put these on top of these strong fleece gloves. And it also gives me a leather palm so that if the horse decides to run a little bit, it won't burn my palm on the way out. So that kind of gives me dual purpose. I've also got a load-in color neck gaiter and some field wipes. This bag right now, the Pro 2300 with a bit of stuff in it, a headlamp, some reed calls. That is coming in at 6.2 pounds. I've got my Refuge, Summit Refuge 3-person tent. We're gonna have 2 guys in this. And now we're kind of getting into everything I'm gonna put inside of this Taku 5500. Gives me quite a bit of protection with everything inside of it. And then it will be on the other side of the horse panniard. And inside that, I will have my Summit Refuge 3-person tent, my 15-degree super down sleeping bag. And then I will have my roll top bag that's got 4 nights worth of food in 5 days. This is a large bag. And right now with all the food in it, I'm weighing in at 5.4 pounds with my food. My Summit Refuge tent, this has the tent, the footprint, the poles, and the mesh body. This is coming in at 3.8 pounds, 3.7 pounds. Great tent setup for 2 guys. You can also bring the mesh body out and it would be even lighter. This bag is another large roll top, and it's carrying all of my additional clothes. I've got Chugach TR rain jacket and rain pant. I've got a Kenai vest. I've got another Ultramerino 125 crew tee, and I've got a Kenai beanie. And that's 4.1 pounds right now. So then we've only got 2 bags left that are going inside this Taku 5500. I've got a medium-sized Extrema bag. And inside this, I have, actually let's weigh it first, just so we can get an idea as to what this weighs, and then I'll show you what's inside it. This right now is weighing 5.7 pounds. And inside this, I have a Kenai hooded jacket for when it gets a little bit too cold. I've got a Loophole 27 to 55 by 80 spotting scope that'll go on top of that tripod I showed you earlier. I've got a 32 ounce and a 16 ounce water container inside the medium Extrema bag. I've got this larger bag here that is going to be the majority of all stuff, and I'm curious to see how much it's going to weigh. 8.2 pounds in this bag, so actually not that much heavier than the other bag. But I've got a decoy, an elk decoy, an Ultramerino 145 zip tee hoodie. I've got bear spray. I've got an inflatable pillow, a sleeping pad, my bugle tube, a water purifying system, a jet boil, jet fuel, toothbrush, ibuprofen, and a spork for eating. That is everything I've got going into this archery elk hunt. It's got me my shelter, my clothes, my gear, plus my weapon. But it's going to be a great time here in September for archery elk, and I hope you enjoyed my gear list.